practice out there today? You guys went a long time, sounded intense.
It was long. It felt pretty normal. It was a good practice.
Did you like those when you scrimmage a lot and you get after it?
Yeah. This is the one time of the year where you get multiple days to, get after it with each other and kind of develop those habits early. Because once the season starts, it's all up in the air.
You've been on different teams, different years, and I'm sure you've had teams that have brought back groups and it's like you're ready to go and you can do what you're just saying right there. And then there's been teams like last year where it's scrambled. Like in your experience, what value does that bring? Having this already?
It's huge because there's just more joy to the game right now with everybody being back. Everybody. You had an entire year last year of figuring everybody out, and then this summer was huge of taking that next step of continuity together. So when you come in, you like I said, there's another level of joy when you see the extra pass or the diving on the floor, and you're not figuring stuff out. You know what to expect coming into a training camp. So it's huge that close games, clutch games. That's where that starts to shine through.
You haven't come back in a season healthy and on the same team for a while.
5 years.
Yeah. So how does this feel for you right now? Just actually getting the chance to have. Yeah, we talk about that with the team, but for you personally, to be like cohesion. Oh, I know these guys. We kind of have an idea where it all fits.
I mean, it feels great. I talked about it on media day. I just feel settled. Spent the summer here. Enjoyed the summer with my family here and got to work in the practice facility. So everything, the team aspect is the same as my own personal. You just feel settled and there's more joy to it.
The constant adapting. Did you grow and gain strength from that? I guess
Yeah, I mean, you learn. Everything's a learning experience. So you can talk to somebody who's never switched teams. You just talk to Nas. He's been here the whole time, and like you just said, there's stuff to learn from his personal and then my personal journey as well. So, but yeah.
As you look back now, was it a tough transition for a while for the first couple months, or now as you see in your rearview mirror?
It is in the rearview, but it's part of it's part of the business. You can't make excuse about it. It's you put that team last second. You get two guys, and it's almost unfair to everybody around that you just implement two guys. We're trying to figure everything out that you're so used to. But we finished in the Western Conference Finals. I think it's a pretty damn good year of adjusting with two new guys. So this summer was huge for us, just building that continuity and then just trying to build off of that this season.
Hey Donte, what do you see from TJ? Like, it looks like he's in position to maybe get a little bit more minutes this year. Just like, how do you see his, the way that he handled his rookie season and now kind of getting himself ready for maybe a little bit more run here?
It helps when you're a little older as a rookie. Everybody knocks it, but when you come into a team and you're ready and you're mature enough to handle any situation, now he comes into this year with a huge opportunity. He knows who he is. We know who he is, and trying to put him in the best position to succeed. And also, like I said, the maturity level of just going in and out. He doesn't know when it's going to be this year. We don't either. So take a hold of the opportunity and just roll with the punches.
Do you have a preferred range on your three? I know you can shoot far up, but is there like the
No.
spot where you want to be?
No, there's no preferred range.
I don't know. I don't know if you actually like it better from 30 or 25. Like, I don't know.
No, there's no preferred range.
In terms of you personally with this team, I mean, I know you talked on it last year that your role was kind of whatever Finch asked you to do, but do you feel like you have more of a defined role of this is what Donte is in this piece versus kind of going from backup point guard, shooting guard, off guard?
I think it's always going to fluctuate throughout the season. Guys go down, trades happen, some crazy stuff happens throughout the season, so you got to be able to adapt. But it's more so playing with the guys and understanding where you are successful in those positions, and be great in those, and then the stuff that you're not so good at, be good at, or be average at, and be don't shy away from them, but also kind of avoid those areas where that I'm more successful in other areas.
In what ways do you think your teammates know you better 12 months?
Like on the court?
Yeah.
Just the feel. I mean, honestly, it's not, you can't just write it down, but it's a feel thing. They know the spots of where I'm going to be, know where guys like to give me the ball. It's also it's a two-way street. It's understanding where they like passing the ball, where they like doing things. Not everything just revolves around them getting to know you, and where you like things, and trying to adapt to what they need as well.